establishing center control with the pawn and opening up the bishop, protecting the crucial e4 square with the knight. c4 builds a strong center by controlling the important d5 square. e6 opens up a line for the dark squared bishop and prepares to castle quickly, while preparing to push a pawn to d5 and recapture with a pawn if captured. Knight c3 develops the knight to fight for the e4 square and to control d5. Black develops the bishop and pins white's knight. Queen c2 defends the knight on c3 and continues the fight for the e4 square. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, supports the d4 pawn, and controls the e5 square. This strikes at the center with a pawn, trying to gain space. This will win a pawn with correct play. Knight a6 develops the knight, attacks the c5 pawn, and protects the bishop. g3 prepares to fianchetto, the light-squared bishop to g2. That was a free pawn. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. This threatens to eventually win a pawn. This threatens to win material through an eventual pin. This is an equal trade. A straightforward recapture. A solid choice. Both kings are castled and ready for the middle game. One more piece joins the action. This allows the knight to control more squares. A good choice to move the knight and avoid the trade. Very precise. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. White activates the last piece, bringing all pieces into play. This kicks a knight. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This avoids clear danger. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This misses a better way to prepare a bishop for development. Sacrificing the knight was the right idea. After all captures, this is an equal trade. A clear recapture. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. White can win a bishop using a fork with the right follow-up. This threatens to win material through a tactic. White will be winning a bishop with that fork. This creates a counter threat against the queen, as opposed to retreating. This will win a bishop with correct play. This removes a queen that was threatening to win material. A straightforward recapture. This is the strongest option. This attacks a bishop, winning a tempo when it moves away. The best option was to move a bishop to safety. The better move was to pin a knight to the king. This permits the opponent to move a knight to a more active position. Black's knight has moved to a square with greater activity and control. Right on target. The better move was to move a rook to a more active position. This is an equal trade. A clear recapture. Very strong play. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. Very precise. This is the strongest option. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. An active king is critical in the endgame, and getting it off of the back rank is the first step. One of the best moves. Black's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. That pawn was free for the taking. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. This is the way to win a knight. This defends a knight that was under attack and had no defenders. After all captures, this is an equal trade. A straightforward recapture. Right on target. Trading pawns, increasing Black's chances of reaching a draw. A clear recapture. Very precise. A solid choice. This is a fair move. Very strong play. This is the strongest option. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. Blocketing the passed pawn halts, progress, and buys Black some time. One of the best moves. Right on target. Very precise. Pushing a passed pawn. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. A solid choice. An active king is critical in the endgame, and getting it off of the back rank is the first step. Securing the passed pawn makes it harder for White to challenge it. Very strong play. One of the best moves. A solid choice.